Furia, the new support. Does she suck? Is she OP? Let's find out. Again, not gonna read you word by word all of her skill descriptions, just what I think about it. The primary fire is quite a consistent shotgun damage. Yes, it's a shotgun, even though it doesn't really look like one from the first glance. Shotguns are effective at close to mid-range in this game, since the spread can take away all the damage even if you aim perfectly at the center of the body. But she doesn't have a lot of drop-off, so she can still tickle you from some range. Furia also benefits from that little wrath meter, but we'll talk about that in a minute. She has a base DPS of 660 and when the meter is full it's 858, if I didn't mess the numbers again. The right click is another auto-aim heal. I don't know why are they adding more and more auto-aim abilities. What happened to abilities that you actually have to aim by yourself? This is getting ridiculous. The base amount of heal is pretty solid if you wanna heal a non-tank champion, and if you wanna heal tanks with it, they're gonna need to get some rejuve. Even though the heal is solid, it's not the sick heal that Ceres has, and it requires the line of sight. Winds of Wrath. The F ability is kinda awkward. It doesn't give you an iframe like Maldamba's F, and it doesn't really get you all that far. That means that you won't be escaping if a flanker comes up around the corner. So you gotta kill him or you're dead. This ability also shoots 3 auto-aimed projectiles. Thanks, Iris, that's exactly what we were asking for, am I right, fellas? More auto-aims, yeah! Anyways, they don't deal all that much damage and they can help you defend against a flanker that comes for your ass. And what else can help you in a fight is the Pyre Strike, Furia's bread and butter ability. Just think about it. It stuns people, it goes through everything, so you can't defend against it hiding behind shields or in some kind of cover. It deals quite a significant amount of damage. This ability is insane. You can shoot it from behind walls, you can make some areas impenetrable. Pushing against Furia in some kind of closed area is a nightmare. And it has quite some range. This is the Maldamba stun on steroids. If you're good at timing this thing and reading your opponents, then the Pyre Strike is what's gonna give you a lot of kills. The ult is fine, it gives you a 2-second iframe on activation, and by the way, these 2 seconds you can sorta fly because you don't fall down. And then every teammate in the area receives a buff. The ult doesn't require a line of sight. This ability can be great in a coordinated team, but I can hardly see it being as strong as Ceres's or even Dampa's ult. It's good for buffing a team, but you won't win the game on your own with it. Now the talents, that's where it gets interesting. Some people might wanna say that since she has that wrath meter, it means that the more you heal, the more damage you deal. So even the aggressive support players like myself would agree that the heal talents are the better choice, and I again gotta disagree with that bullshit. The closest to that mechanic we've seen in Overwatch. Zarya has a similar charge mechanic, but there is a significant difference. Zarya gets up to 100% bonus damage, while Furia only 30. And Zarya's meter drops pretty fast, and it's much harder to maintain. With Furia, you can just heal occasionally and you'll get that full meter all the time, even with a non-healing talent. And even if not, it's not a big deal. And don't forget that you're not Ceres. If somebody attacks you, you cannot just escape. You gotta kill the attacker. And if your experience as a support is anything like mine, then you know that your team will just look away and pretend that this Maeve on your ass, she doesn't exist. So you're gonna need to kill these flankers on your own. And that means that you need more firepower. So the worst talent I'd say is Cherish. The one for the right click. I see no point of picking Furia just to be a fucking heal bot. It's not interesting, it's not efficient, fuck this kind of talents. Another healing talent is Solar Blessing. Now this already can be interesting. If you play with a tank that you know for sure is good, and you have something that is called a team play, this talent can be potentially pretty fucking OP. It gives 6000 heals a second at base. 6000, yes. This means that even if a tank is affected by COD 3, he's still gonna get healed by 600 a second. Combine this with a good Inara/Terminus player and this can be a new cancer comp. However, if your teammates are random teamies that have no clue what they are doing, just forget about using this talent. There is no way you'll get any value from it if your tanks will do anything but staying in your heal lasers. Now we're coming to the last two talents. The Celerity gives you an additional charge and with it, an additional kiting potential and some more burst damage. It might be a nice choice if your only concern in the match is the enemy flanker. With this talent and some smart plays you can kite them quite a long time. But still, from my games I've played on PTS, I felt that the absolute strongest talent is Exterminate. This gives you an absolute enormous amount of damage. If you hit someone with the beam mid-fight and it doesn't have some kind of CC escape or immunity, it's pretty much dead. Just the ability itself can deal up to 2000 damage. That thing deletes people. Overall, Furia feels like she competes with a damage Dumba. A lot of zoning, a lot of AoE and a lot of control. She's a nightmare to fight against as a slow and locked in place champion, while fast and flying champions can be quite a threat to her. She's not equipped to fight against aerial targets, she's not equipped with vertical mobility either. She's definitely an aggressive champion and she's not for all those sit behind and heal only players. Those guys gonna suck at Furia.